Hello everybody, welcome back to another skate video. In this video I'm gonna be showing off a lot of the cool spots and how to get to them. Let's start with this spot first. I quite like this spot. Ow. This is probably one of the best spots in my opinion. Ow. Because there's just a bunch of trick potential and the jumps are just like huge. This would be, I would recommend this spot if you were trying to practice for something like the tri-towers, which are a lot harder. But it's also just a spot where you can do some casual tricks. It's a pretty good spot. It's not really any special things. It's mostly just a couple of jumps, but if you like just if you want to just do like some flips and stuff, then it's honestly a good spot to use. Oh damn. Right, now to get here, all you want to do is so what you want to do is go to the church or the P Hills parking garage, and you simply just want to drive down the road. Pretty far down. And now that you're at the Casper Hotel in the corner, this is the Market Mile here, the Rolling Wave Skate Park. This is the Casper Hotel. You just want to walk over here, or right over here, through this scaffolding. And you simply just want to climb up. Climb up this box, and then you're up here. There is a music you can grab here, and that's really about it. Like I say, this is a pretty good spot to practice some flips and stuff, so like I said, let's get on to the next spot. The next big spot is the Chum Bucket. This spot is a bit more of a basic one. You basically drop down the big ramp and ow, what was that? Anyways, this is a more basic spot. You can get some cool tricks in. There's a grind. You can get that grind in there. It's a pretty small spot, honestly, just going across there, but there is lots of potential for grinds and jumps due to the balls and all the rails around. Not to mention it's in quite a good area because it's got lots of these white like rails around it. Oh, I can't make it across, but it is a pretty good spot if you want to practice grinds. Well, jumping onto grinds. Honestly, this spot isn't the most fun after a while because it is very repetitive, but I would recommend it if you're trying to learn to grind and stuff, as it is pretty good. You can also get, obviously, just basic tricks in. Ow. It is good for speed as well, however. Speed is a very big part of this. Ow. And after the starting part, you can do a lot of the new gliding tricks and stuff like that. Like, you can caveman onto your board quite easily. Overall, I would probably recommend this spot to begin practicing, but as you get into like the later game and you get better at the game, I would recommend the other spots that we're going to look at. But yeah, but this is a pretty good spot, honestly. Pretty good beginner spot. I mean, look at that. Okay, let's see how to get here. Right, if we start here at the Hardcore Plaza, we simply want to head out anyway. As long as you go to this bridge on this side, and then you simply want to head down the street. Make sure you pass this building here with lots of all the billboards on it. And as you can see, we're already basically here. You want to carry on going down till you get to the red crane. And so get onto the path and go down to here. Once you're down here, you're gonna want to stop. Just here where it looks like a ladder of sorts. And then you simply want to climb up here and jump on. And then you can just climb right up to the top. Put your session marker. I got one up there. But yeah, that's basically how you get here. On to the next location, I guess. Right, and here we are on the Tri-Towers. This is probably one of the hardest, if not the hardest spot to land in the game. It requires a lot of precision. I didn't even make it there. But honestly, it's a really good spot. You get lots of large jumps, you get loads of trick potential. The only bad thing is that if it's really hard to land, because you need to land perfectly. So, just so you know, you do have to be pretty good at the game to be able to do it. I'll see. I can like, even I can't really do it very well, but there's a bunch of places where you can jump down. You don't just have to do these free jumps here. For example, there's a couple of wall rides you can do, like going down this wall. If you can see, there's the pool here, and then this is a pretty good spot if you want to try jump down and land in it. But like I said, this is a very, very hard spot to land stuff in, and it is. I would recommend it for people who are quite good at the game. But yeah, honestly, this is probably like one of the best spots in the game. There we go. Like, see, it is quite hard to make it, but once you've made it, there's a bunch of stuff you can do. So I'd just say stay with like the chum bucket and stuff, and then once you've mastered that, I feel like that's when you should be able to start here. And basically, yeah, an amazing spot, honestly. Ow. It's kind of hard to get up to though, as you do need to climb 2 different sets of climbing. For example, you need to climb up this entire building behind me, and then you need to climb up this ledge here. So it does take a while to get up to, but it is worth it, in my opinion. So I'd recommend you try it out. Oh. Anyways, let's see how you can get up here. Right, you're gonna start down here, which is just across where you'd go to the chum bucket, and then down the first corner you see. There's a bus stop here, so you can always teleport to that, and then just go up the road. But you need to find this wall here, which you can climb, if it lets me. You can climb upwards. What is it doing? And then I find it easier to go up these steps, obviously. And you walk over here. And you climb this ledge right here. And you simply hop up. And then make sure you don't carry on going. Get up to this ledge here. And then move to the side. Once you're here, you can click B and you won't fall. And after that, it's very easy. You need to just go over to these and then just climb straight up. I'd recommend trying to get a spot as to where you don't have to move. Like if you see right now, I'm just holding upwards. So try position yourself in between both of these jumps for the quickest way up. Like I say, it does take a while to climb. But it is very worth it. Okay, now here you want to jump up to here and then onto the side here. That's the range. But then basically once you're up here, you just climb and then boom. Run over to here. Get how much of a run up you want. And there you go. Honestly, this is one of the best spots in the game, like I say. I just wouldn't recommend it at an earlier level. So yeah. I guess on to the final spot. This is my favourite and probably the current best spot, in my opinion. It is, of course, the P-Hus parking garage. I'll just show you why. You have two amazing jumps down here with lots of ramp potential, as you can see. Ramps here. There's grind rails. There's even like just some spots that are more hidden as well. Ow, what was that? There we go. It is honestly probably one of the best spots in the game. And it is my favourite. I'm here all the time. Because you can basically... It's a hard spot, but it's also a fun spot to try hit. Like, you can jump the church if you've been enough, but I don't actually know how. I mean, there's two ramps as well, so if you get ball one side, there's always the other, which allows you to get through an even smaller gap. As you can see, there is many spots where you can thread through the church, land down here, and honestly, it's just got the most amount of clip potential, lines, grinding, because you can place almost anything on these ramps. So, in my opinion, it's probably the best spot in the game. I can't even like really thingy how good it is. I keep repeating myself, but if you haven't tried it yet, you should definitely go to it, because you can land some insane things. Who's griefing? But anyways, let's see how to do it. Let's see how to get here. You wanna start here at the music festival place. You simply wanna drive in this direction towards the building with the flashing like billboard on it, and head down here. Doesn't matter which way you go, but this is just the way I'm going. You want to head down any way you can to get to here.